Hey guys, I have a new mold for you today. A lot of you have loved our 3-inch slick swim and our 4-inch slick swim, and today we are super stoked to be announcing our 3.5-inch slick swim to kind of bridge the gap. Right here, I'll show you these guys. So this is our 3-inch slick swim, and this is our 4-inch slick swim. There's quite a size difference, so gotta get these guys organized. So I want to show you guys. We now have the 3.5-inch, which laminates. It's a top shoot, single port per cavity mold, just like the other two, 6 cavities, and you have that awesome same slick swim profile. We kind of bridge the gap between the tail differences, same paddle, so you still have the same awesome swimming bait. This thing is going to rig really awesome on jig heads and whatnot, just in that intermediate size. And here is the mold that goes along with this new bait. It's a little bit taller than the 3-inch slick swim. It's the same height as the 4-inch slick swim mold. Again, like I just said, it's the top shoot, so you have a single port per cavity. That way you can shoot your dual and triple laminated baits, and it just looks awesome. This mold is gonna just shoot flawlessly. But enough talking, let's get to shooting it now that you kind of see what we're making. So we'll stick our clamps on here, right in the middle. On these taller molds, it's easy to go, on the bottom or way at the top, but I like to do them generally right in the middle, square it up, and then we are going to put the back, it's labeled back belly, put the back towards you guys. We'll do the belly towards me. So belly to belly, back towards you guys. We got our 2 cups here, and we're gonna put bait plastics, 242 plastics all in here. We're gonna do about 3/4 of a cup. And the reason we have 2 cups is because we are going to shoot a back belly 2-color laminate today. Doing kind of a blue back and a kind of cool white belly. Got lots of stuff we're gonna mix up. But first, I'm gonna put these in the microwave, get these up to about 370 degrees and degas them, and then we'll meet you back here to mix those colors up. All right, so we have our 2 cups of plastic all heated all the way up to about 375. So now we're gonna start mixing up our colors. So let's start with the back color. The back color, we are gonna use Elements 115, if you can see it there, which is Moon Dust from 8-Bit Baits. And let's see if I can get this guy open here. Pretty crazy looking stuff. Take a heaping eighth of a teaspoon and put it in here. And it's not gonna do a whole lot just yet. We gotta mix it down in there, and then we gotta add something else to kind of make it pop. But you can kind of see that blue look that it's got going on. So to make it pop here, let's add bright blue from Barlow's Tackle. This is a semi-transparent color. We'll do 20 drops. Mix that in, and there we go. We get that purple. That just exploded the color in there. That's like a purple-blue shift. Looks super good. Then we're gonna actually add some, you know what? Let's add, I was gonna do black, but let's do silver whisker glitter. Let's do 2 1/8 teaspoons, so a 1/4 teaspoon of this. And I wanna add some blue flash in there also, so let's do 2 of the blue whisker glitters. So that'll be a 1/4 teaspoon of that. All right. Stir that down in there. That's gonna give us some flash in there and texture. Oh yeah, that's looking awesome. Very clear still, even though it looks not very transparent, it's still very transparent. But let's move over to our belly color now. So the first thing we're gonna do is throw in some of this white pearl from Barlow's. We're gonna do 10 drops. Mix that down in there. That's gonna give us that pearl look on the outside, but you'll notice it's extremely transparent. That's where I like to use white from Bait Plastics. This is pretty old bottle. It's almost actually empty. White is a very highly used color. We'll do 15 drops, which might make it pretty opaque. Let's take a look. No, still kind of transparent, which is good. I actually want that. We are gonna add something to this. We're gonna add siren scales and Tide Walker. This is again from 8-bit. Put this in here. Add 2 of these. This is a heaping 1/8 teaspoon. 1, 2 of those in there. Ooh, it is flying everywhere. We'll mix that down in there, and that's gonna give us kind of a actual real fish kind of reflective scale look within it. You see that kind of blue flash. And last but not least, we are gonna add in this whisker glitter in silver. And we're gonna do 2 of these, so that'll be a 1/4 of a teaspoon. And that should be it. That was a lot of stuff. Let's just see what that looks like. Yes, that looks awesome. Okay, cool. So let me mix this up. 323 and 323. That is just about perfect, and since our molds are not freezing cold, we should be able to shoot at that temperature. So the back is towards you, the back we want blue, the belly's towards me, so we're gonna do that. Get our dual lamination block on there. We gotta turn it the correct way. We'll go this way. Get our dual injector. It's actually cooled down a lot. Not very warm. I like to have mine slightly warmed up, just to keep more heat in the plastisol. Might as well hit this for a second here. Okay. There we go. It's not cold now. And let's rock and roll. So we're going to draw this up. Try to suck any air in. Move over to our block. And we're going to go one by one, starting towards you guys and moving towards me. Okay. Take this off, put the rest back in here. And then we'll wait probably 1.5 to 2 minutes and we'll demold this. All right, so we are ready to demold. They are nice and cool now. Let's crack this guy open. There's a little thing on the side. See if we can get them on the same side. We can. Oh my goodness, there they are. They're looking so good. And again, this is a 3.5-inch version. I know you all have seen the 3-inch and the 4-inch, but these just look just awesome. Let me pull the tops off here. This is my favorite part. Meep, meep. And here's your finished base. That actually looks really good. And I was gonna darken the top, but I kind of like that. Maybe I will just darken it so you guys can see what it looks like darker. But that is the finished 3.5-inch slick swim. All right, so I do want to darken that up just to show you and have another set of baits that's a little darker on the back, although I do like that a lot. So I'm just gonna put my clamps back on, put the belly towards my belly again, and we're gonna shoot it one more time. So there's still some big chunks in there, so I'll have to melt these down a little bit. But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this blue and I'm gonna add like 10 more drops. Actually, let's do 20 more drops to the blue side. And this is a transparent blue, so it shouldn't be super opaque, and that is very cold plastic. You can see that big chunk in there, that's in the injector. So I mix that kind of in there, and then it'll mix in better once I get this up to temp. But now, we are gonna stick both of these, you can already tell it's darker, back in the microwave. Heat it back up to about 350, and then stir all those chunks out till it's smooth, then we'll re-inject this guy. We are reheated. We are to 330 and 325. Let me check this one again. 325. There we go. All right, so we are ready to go. Double check my mold. The back is to you, so I got to put these this way again. Grab my injector, which is cleaned out. Draw this up. And let's shoot these guys for the second time. Purge our block, which I forgot to do the first time. They still came out good. And we'll go down the baits. There we go. Put the extra back in here. And that blue is looking awesome with that purple. This stuff. This is the moon dust. And moon dust makes that look amazing. Anyways, we'll let these cool down again. And then we'll see the difference from this blue with 20 more drops versus the original blue. All right, so it is cooled down and we cleaned up a little bit. Time to demold. Pull it all to one side. There we go. And that is the darker color. It actually looks really awesome. Let me pull one out here so you can see that. Pull the top off, and let me grab one of our original ones so you can see the difference that extra 20 drops made with this transparent pigment. Really brought that top color to life, and that's what I was kind of thinking about. These are still going to be awesome lake or baits, especially for the lake here. It's so clear, but this just adds. I mean, this looks awesome. A little more of a pop to that blue color in the back. And when it comes to rigging these guys, let me actually grab the one that we made the other day. That's hard, otherwise I'll be distorting it. This is a 1/8 ounce jig from our STG go-to mold, and you can see how well that would line up on there. But of course, this will also fit on a variety of different jig heads, not just this one. Also, you could do the underspin on there, add a little more flash, especially in murky water. And that is it, guys. That is the new 3.5-inch slick swim. If you'd like to get your hands on one of these awesome molds, go to epicbaitmolds.com. Or if you want to get anything that we showed in this video, scroll on down in the description. We'll have everything linked. And until next time, guys, fish on.